to the cultivation of right feelings and mood of devotion, devotional service to their lordships. In other words, through the cultivation of such type of harmonious mood that we are one Lord Chaitanya family, family of Radha Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, and our acharyas like six Goswamis, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srinivas Narottam Shyamananda Prabhu, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur Prabhupada, all their family. So, as we cultivate the spirit of unity in diversity, or diversity in unity, but never giving up diversity in diversity, then it is quite possible. One of our main ideals in the life of spiritual cultivations is to accept, embrace Krishna consciousness, the spirit of absolute unity and harmony. There will be some diversities, but in unity. So then it is all right. When diversities are found, variegatedness is natural, normal. Variegated ways of the manifestations of the Lord, variegated ways of offering services to the Lord, speaking glories of the Lord, beautiful, quite natural, because the very nature of the world of spiritual cultivation, very nature of the world of discussions, glorification about the Supreme Lord, service to the Supreme Lord and their lordships and their devotees is just simply infinite, unlimited. It contains unlimited aspects through variegatedness. So, but let there be variegatedness in the endeavor of, in our serving endeavor, devotional service endeavors, in the endeavors of feelings and realizations of the Supreme Infinite. But let that variegatedness manifest in the lap of absolute harmony, loving harmony, loving spirit of unity, which accommodates all the variegatedness within that absolute unity and harmony. So then it is beautiful, and that's the way it should be. So as the devotees can gradually come to realize about the functionality of the functions of absolute function of absolute unity and harmony, accommodating all the relative interest within, then someone realize the need for also serving the missions of other Guru Varga, the Vaishnava Acharya, feel the need to have the get-together, spiritual get-together with divine family, among the divine family members. So it should be considered like get-together of all the divine family members of Lord Chaitanya, Radha Krishna, time to time. Okay. That would be so beautiful, wonderful. That's the way our Srila Param Gurudev, Saraswati Goswami Thakur, Prabhupada, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Lord Chaitanya, all wanted, Srila Guru Maharaj, all wanted to happen. Moda Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha. So again, unity in diversity, diversity in unity. Never diversity in diversity. Then it is harmful. So the Guru Maharaj also explained this truth with the example of organic whole, like our body, organic whole. In a body, eyes, nose, ears, tongue, brain, hearts, lungs, hands, legs, feet, all parts all the limbs of our body should work in cooperation with each other. Although they are all separate entities, but they are also inseparably interrelated. Although, despite their separate existence and functions, but they all contribute to the central interest for the upkeepment of this body, the maintenance and sustenance of the whole body. So all of the separate organs in the body, separate limbs and organs of our body work so harmoniously in cooperation with each other in an organic whole in our body to maintain it very nicely, sustain and maintain it nicely. So that should be the concept. Lord Chaitanya family also, we all should work in loving cooperation and harmony with each other. So whole organic whole. All the missions of great Vaishnava Acharyas create like organic whole. So we need to do our service to the holistic interest, to the absolute interest also, besides our relative interest. It's beautiful. See, Guru Maharaj explained nicely. Brain, eyes, nose, tongue, ear, heart, lungs, heart, stomach, hands, feet. All have got different functions, but they are all dutifully doing everything nicely in cooperation with each other, other limbs. Full cooperation, full harmony. Then a body can remain healthy. They cannot conflict with each other. Then sickness will come. Eye cannot quarrel with ear cannot quarrel with eyes or nose, brain cannot, hands or feet cannot say, why we'll be working so much and the head is just only sitting, not working like us so much. Everybody has got respective duty, service to do to the organic whole, to our existence. Then our life goes on very nicely. There are many examples like that. So loyalty to the relative interest should be accommodated, should be implemented, okay, in relation to the loyalty to the absolute interest, accommodating all the spiritual missions, all the missions of Lord Chaitanya family, all great Vaishnava Acharyas, to oneness, binding all into one mission. That's the mission of loving service to the Supreme Lord, one mission. Should be seen like one mission getting represented in variegated ways through different great Vaishnava Acharyas. We have got the duty to render service as possible for all the missions. Broadness, broad spirit of accommodation. So it is very good to have loyalty to one's own mission, in a relative way to the relative interest. But the loyalty to the relative should be accepted, promoted in relation to the loyalty to the absolute. Then it is very fine. But if our loyalty to the relative interest found in conflict with our loyalty to the absolute, in other words, if the loyalty to the relative interest is accepted at the cost of our loyalty to the absolute interest, then it may not be very healthy. So that is the harmonious way of understanding things. Therefore, when devotees come over here, I said, you are at liberty to go to any other mission of any Vaishnava Acharya and serve there as soon as you feel some inspiration. It's very nice. Also, you are always welcome over here whenever you feel inspiration to serve over here to Guru Maharaj's mission. Most welcome. That's our spirit. In harmony. Go where you go.